Welcome to Hypnosis Health Info. I'm Roger Moore, out here in Forks today with Dolores. And welcome, Dolores. Thank you for agreeing to do this and talk about your success at losing weight. Mm-hmm. Now, you've lost a total of about 65 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay. And as I recall, you and I met about a year ago. Mm-hmm. And at that point in time, you'd been stuck. You were part of the Biggest Loser program, and still are, actually,
yes, I still
here
do.
in Forks. And you'd had some success, and then you got stuck, and then you came in for a consultation. And so tell us about what happened after that.
I started seeing you and going through your program, learning the hypnosis therapy and different tools, self-hypnosis, and the pounds started dropping off. I lost 35 pounds with your program.
In a little less than 6 months?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And you've kept it off for almost 6 months now?
Yeah, about 6 months.
Okay.
I do a maintenance program through the local gym. I still do the Biggest Loser, but maintain. And I just feel great.
And you went through Halloween, Thanksgiving,
yeah.
Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's
yeah.
Eve, New Year's Day.
Yeah.
And how did you do with your weight?
My first holiday was Mother's Day, and I sort of freaked out with you a little bit about Mother's Day because it's all about food in our family, all our favorites. And I didn't do so good that time. But
so that was last spring.
Yeah, but now I went through Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all the holidays. Varying my pounds, maybe about 2 to 3 pounds. I put myself out here, more receiving than focused on my food, which is one of your tools. Mm-hmm. And I enjoyed my family.
Okay.
And I controlled my intake, and like I say, my pounds varied about 2 to 3 pounds.
But you stayed within your goal weight.
That's right.
And you're still at goal weight.
Yes,
okay.
Yes I am.
So you went up a little bit, back down
mm-hmm.
a little bit.
With the next day I'm back down.
Yes, okay,
mm-hmm.
yeah. And that's a great, healthy way
That's
of
normal.
living. That's normal,
mm-hmm.
and that's a way of enjoying tribal feasts and having
mm-hmm.
special foods of tribal feasts, not being on any sort of diet.
No.
And well, talk a little bit about the changes you made and how you eat, and did you ever felt deprived or in diet mentality?
No, I actually, with your program, I went in thinking, no, I'm never going to be vegetarian because I am a meat eater, and dairy products was not going to be gone. Currently, I'm not totally vegetarian. I eat a little bit of fish, a little bit of chicken, not fried. No dairy products.
No more yogurt.
The yogurt was my big problem. And I eat healthy.
Okay. And by eating that way,
mm-hmm.
how do you feel?
Great.
Okay.
Great.
Better health?
Yeah, I don't have my joint pain, things like that I was sort of having because I thought I was just getting old. When I believe it was related to the food I was eating.
Yeah.
And I save your program. I thought, oh, sort of expensive to me, but when it came out on how I saved on my grocery bill, your program, I was ahead.
Okay, excellent. And so you were just telling me a little bit ago about some changes at work and your abilities at work.
I'm a correctional officer in a male facility, camp environment, and there's sometimes I'm a first responder. Before I lost my weight, I had difficulty with responding. I would get out of breath, and I had to slow up and be careful. Now I can run to respond to an incident and with ease.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And this summer, or this fall, I guess it was.
Yeah.
I remember you going on a hike. Tell us about that.
I've lived in Forks since 1971. I came here as a teenager. I've went to beaches off and on. I enjoy the beach. There was Seven Lake Basin area. I had never, in my wildest dreams, thought I would go up there. Heard a lot about it. A lot of people talked about hiking up there. It's approximately a 22-mile hike with a backpack. Stayed overnight, and I remember thinking, oh, I don't think I can do this, I don't think I can do this. But I can, and I enjoyed it, it was beautiful, and I would go back again.
And how did, when you were staying there at Bogashio Peak, looking out at Mount Olympus, how'd that feel?
Beautiful. It's breathtaking, and I would never have thought that I would be able to see that area.
Could you have done that a year ago?
No. No. But I would do it again.
All right, excellent. So, what was it about Slender for Life? What is it? What are the tools? What worked for you? How were you able to make these changes?
I had been in my 20s a little bit into the yoga and the meditation, and I found that there was a lot of parallels with your program to relaxation and the techniques that brought that same kind of meditation process in. But I return to it for anything. It's not just eating. It's for, if I'm stressed out, I take a deep breath and I take my minute, and it helps me through a lot of other things than just my eating.
And by taking a minute, you're talking about using self-hypnosis?
Oh yes, self-hypnosis, yeah.
Okay. And the book Becoming Slender for Life, the audio CDs, how have they helped you?
Last time we met a few months ago, I didn't think I needed the CDs anymore, but just about 2 weeks ago, I thought, oh, I think I'm going to listen to one. So they're still being used, and they're wonderful. I would not go without them. They're well worth having, the program. It completes the program. Your book, I haven't went back to that, but I think I know a lot of the tools. And
in reading the book, how did it help? How did it benefit?
Well, reading the book and seeing you, it just made me understand what I should and shouldn't be doing and where I wanted to go in my eating. I didn't really think I had an eating disorder, but I know I overate.
Okay. And in reading the book, what did you learn about yourself?
Oh. That I wanted to be something different.
Okay.
Just things that I shouldn't be eating.
Well, one of the things that, if I can coach you.
Yeah, you want to coach me because I'm not.
You're doing great. So one of the things that you've been telling me about are all the changes that you have made. That you are a different person.
I am totally different.
And that your friends and family are telling you that.
Yeah.
And from what I've heard from you, that's a great thing.
It is. I was in a bad place. I lost my husband 6 years ago, and I was heavy and not as mobile. And I'm in a much better place than I've ever been in my life. Even in my 20s.
All right.
I feel I'm more fit than my 20s.
And so what are family and friends saying about the changes that you've made?
I'm more open.
Okay.
I receive communication-wise. I'm more fit. No, let's say I don't like this camera.
It's okay.
But
you're doing great.
I just I'm enjoying life.
Yeah, you know.
And I'm happy. I thought I was happy because I'm really happy-go-lucky and my personality's that way. But people say there's something different about you. You look different. It's the way I feel is just sort of radiated out of me. It's just, they say I can't believe you're that happy.
Not only the happiness, but probably the big thing that I have seen and had the privilege of watching over time is how much you've come to like and love yourself.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And that's before, I'm not sure that was there. You were more tense and more tight and more reserved.
You said I was wound up tight when you first met
Okay.
me. I didn't think I was, but in reality, I realized I was. I put more of a face on, a mask on. Now, what you see is what I am.
Okay. It's just a beautiful thing.
Yeah. I like where I'm at. I love my life right now.
Do you have any concerns at all that you're going to go back to the old eating ways and put the weight back on?
No.
Okay, why is that?
I just feel real confident with the tools that you've provided in your program that I have those to work with, and I won't go back there.
Okay.
And I had done several different diets programs, Weight Watchers to Exchangers to Jenny Craig.
Been there, done that.
And I would lose weight and then I'd gain it back. And this time I'm not going to do that.
Okay. All right. So, as one of the other things, do you tell your friends about Slender for Life?
I tell them that you need to do it. It's the best thing ever happened to me in the dieting process. And I'm not dieting. I'm changing. And by changing, it's not a diet, it's a way of life.
Right.
And I will not go back there.
Wonderful. So, Dolores, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And I deeply appreciate your willingness to share with everybody about your experience.
Mm-hmm.
And folks, if you like what Dolores had to say, and you're interested in finding out how you can make big changes in your life and about how you can take weight off and this time keep it off, then you can give me a call at 206-903-1232 or send me an email, roger@hypnosishealthinfo.com. Now, I'm out here in Forks once a month. I have an office on Bainbridge Island and also in the Medical Dental Building in downtown Seattle. And I have clients across the country and around the world that I work with via Skype and over the phone and other internet means. So you don't even have to live close by to have results like Dolores has had.
And I want to thank you, Roger, for being in my life.
Oh, well, thank you. It's been my honor. I'm Roger Moore, and this is Hypnosis Health Info.